Are you still aggravated about last night?
I guess we all are. We don't want to lose it like that. We don't want to give leave the points on the table.
JB, what do you think led to some of those turnovers coming down the stretch, right? Because normally the guys are, short-handed, making the passes on point. That didn't happen last night.
Well, it didn't happen last night, as you said. We all trying to make a good pass, trying to make a correct pass, on time, on point. But obviously yesterday we didn't do that. So, it's on us. We're not blaming nobody. We got to be sharper. We got to be better making passes. We got to be better protecting the ball. It sounds simple, but we got to do better.
David, how do you think Zion has handled not getting some of the foul calls that maybe some other guys get?
Well, it does frustrates us all. I feel like sometimes it's could be different whistle, but we gotta control what we can control. We gotta play hard. We gotta continue. Be aggressive. I think he will be. He's been aggressive all throughout the year. Gotta keep doing what we do. It's not much we can change.
JV, you've played in a couple play-in tournament games in your career. How has just the league introducing the play-in tournament changed the league in general? Like changed the race and everything? How have you just seen it impact the league?
Well, I don't know. That COVID messed everything up. It was tough years, a couple of years before. Now is a new normal. Now that's how it's gonna be. I don't know. We gotta do it. We gotta play. It gives a opportunity for 9 and 10 to get in. Maybe takes the opportunity for 8 to be secured, but it is what it is. It's more fun, more chances for the teams to get in.
Yeah, do you see like more teams just going for it? Like more teams being competitive later into the season because we have a chance, we could just get up to 10th.
Or, to avoid a play-in and be 6th,
Yeah.
That's another thing, so it gives extra motivation, extra spark.
JB, as somebody who deals with a lot of physicality, what do you do when you feel like you're maybe not getting the whistle from certain referees in games? How do you go about that?
I just keep doing it. I just keep doing it, keep playing basketball, They doing their job, we doing our job, Yeah, sometimes we disagree, we argue and stuff like that, but we just got to do our jobs, everybody.
And sometimes you try and point out to them when they miss something obvious, and then maybe you hope that they make it up later for you or something like that?
There's a conversation. You got to talk. Every player is different. Every player does the things differently. Moves differently. Shoots the ball differently. So you just talk. You just make a point.